So now what we need to do is alter our probe. So this is going to be the Magnus 4 mission. Because we need to ideally get some science on there and some like tiny little baby legs. Micro strut. Oh, that's not very micro. That is not very micro at all. That does not look micro at all. So retracted. I make a landing a lot simpler. And we gotta fit some science on here. So, let's see. It's just, Just gonna slap on one of these. We'll, slap on one of those. And can I fit a pair of these on there? Probably. That's not gonna affect the aerodynamics of this at all. This is fine. This is fine. Just strap everything to the thing. Strap it all in. Alright, well, I mean, we know it works. We know the lander works. And that stuff can't possibly weigh that much. So we should have no trouble transmitting this science from the moon. We might, how big is this stuff? Whoa, that stuff's pretty big. It's the little science things you take out. Okay, so that's good to go, I think. It's a little more, I think there might be a little more aerodynamic drag. Should be good, though. Tell me when it's back, guys. It's not easy. Because I can't. Hang on, I can pause this. Hey, people. Sorry about that. I had to change over the capture settings there because I had it swapped out from what I normally use, considering the bugs we had yesterday while playing Battle Brothers. Battle Brothers, that was it. And Penny wanted to say hi, obviously. Penny, look over here. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Penny.
We love you.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
Oh, that was, Jordan is South Earth. Thanks for the sub. Hello, doggo. Yes, this is Penelope. She's happy to be streaming. She always is happy to stream. And that was the wife, but she was off camera. Oh, how about a big hug? Big hug! And then we gotta get going. Okay, Penny. Okay. Down. Good dog. Good doggo. Alrighty then. So, we're gonna be playing a little Kerbal Space Program today. And hopefully we're gonna have less technical difficulties than we had last week. Turned out that I had a defective modem.
We love you.
Shut up, baby. I know
Commander
it.
Bob.
Let's go do science.
Thanks for the diddly. 5 months in a row. Nice. Yeah, I had a defective modem. My ISP had no intention of telling us that the modem was defective and that it was a known issue that it was dropping the signal constantly or throttling it down to the point where it was basically just nothing. Yeah.
We love you.
I was annoyed
Yeah,
about that.
baby, I know it.
Hey,
I
Eagle.
expect support for our Twitch baby.
Well, oh, 9 months in a row. Yeah, Twitch baby time. So we left off last episode having put a lunar lander into orbit, but we hadn't done our I don't even know what it's called, our burn to get to the moon, our like injection burn or whatever it is. So here, let's resume flight. So we are in orbit with plenty of delta V to work with. This tank is, I believe, basically full. Yes, and we are in a yep, nice stable orbit. I'm gonna turn the volume up a little for me. Bring back Penny. Oh, she'll be back, don't worry. She always comes back. Is that the moon out there? Yep, that's the moon. Alright, so let's set a target, and let's plan ourselves a diddly. And maneuver. We're going to want to be pointing prograde for this. Now, I have already landed a test lander on the moon, but it was a lot lighter, and it had a lot less science. It didn't have a science package on it. How's the rage today? I'm in a good mood today. I made some muffins, so I had a delicious fresh baked muffin for breakfast. I've got my coffee. I basically took yesterday off of work because I was in a bad mood. Oh, and I think maybe turning this light off will make the green screen better. Yeah, maybe a little bit better. And as long as there is no technical difficulties with my internet, we're gonna have a great day today. Lost that. Actually, that, about 850 is what I expect from a going to the moon kind of burn. So that was actually, yeah, I actually got that in a nice spot there. Yeah, that is just fine. And time to burn it's like, is it one minute? Oh, no. Burn time. The node's in 20 minutes. I was like, wait, no, that's not right. No booze needed today. Hopefully not. Hopefully no booze today. Alrighty. So let's speed it up till we get to our doodle. Now, actually landing the lander on the moon is going to be the tough part because it doesn't have enough, it doesn't actually have control, because it's unmanned. It doesn't have the control nodes like I've got on the spacecraft because I've got Valentina as a level 2 pilot in there. I'm going to have to land it manually, but the last one I landed just perfectly. How much delta V do I got? On this stage, I've got 2,600 meters per second, and that should be that is more than enough to get to the moon and back, considering all we're doing is going to the moon, capturing, and then launching our little lander, which has its own engine. Yeah, we're almost there. Almost to our diddle. Why do I not hear any... Music seems really low. That landing was quite impressive, not gonna lie. Yeah, no landing gear or anything. Just, I managed to land my test lander just on its tiny little butt. On its tiny little engine. I was rather impressed with myself with that one. Alright, so we're almost there. Oh, I gotta remember the controls. There's the music. It's like, where the fuck, where's the normal Kerbal Space music?
Mr. Booze, Mr. B-double-O-Z.
Hopefully we could get away without needing booze today. I got coffee. That reminded me of how you had to land in the first version of Kerbal. Oh yeah, I think my first lander in Kerbal, what it was like a pair of engines, so that it was a little more stable. So I was landing on like 2 butts instead of 1 butt. And I think at one point I did it with like a quad butt configuration. All right, we're almost to our burn. We'll go at about 50 when it's at about node 50 seconds. Around there. There's no coffee sound effect. What would a coffee sound effect be? We need a good we would need a good like pop culture coffee reference. and now we're just gonna do our escape trajectory burn. 800 meters per second, then I think it's about 300 meters per second or somewhere around there to capture, and then another like a few hundred to get back to Kerbal, and then maybe a few hundred for a re-entry burn. Should be fine though. I've done it with this rocket with slightly less weight on it. All right, we're halfway through. Penny's underneath my desk, my desk, like scratching her ear right now. She's making the whole desk vibrate. Am I going to leave that booster in the moon's orbit and then reattach following the rover landing? No. No, the lander is just going to land and that's it. I'm not confident in my own abilities just yet to actually do a to take back off and recouple. Right. And there it is. All right. We're playing this on Iron Man mode where all destruction and all failures are permanent. So I'm being very careful with what I'm doing. So the last mission, actually, now that that burn is done, we can go back to this tracking center, and we can take a look at the last mission, because it should be this. Yeah, that's it.
Nautilus Maximus.
Hey, Two Down. Good morning.
Good Kerbal morning.
Here's the last one. Look at that landing. Still sitting there. So this was the test probe that I sent over, which was basically just to test the theory that I could land a probe on the moon at all, and to test out Delta V usage. This only used about half that fuel tank, I think. So the second lander that's coming is way heavier, but considering I only used half this fuel tank to get the majority of this thing down, yeah. It should be fine. If anybody's, cause like, Wolf, if you got a, if you've got a good idea for a coffee clip, just DM it to me on Discord so I don't forget. I think doesn't look out of, considering it doesn't have any legs. The new one coming has legs. So, like, this is the new probe. You can see it's definitely more complex. It's got legs. To make landing easier. It's got a barometer. It's got a temperature thermometer, and it's got 2 science doodles. So I actually will be able to get science from this guy. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, no. I was gonna say I could extend those legs right now. Not gonna do that right now. All right, so we can get rid of. Oh, I thought we already did. Oh, we just need to speed up, and we'll be fine. We're gonna have Apollo 13. In that we're going to be going to the moon with manned missions. Yes, actually, that's what you could actually equate what I'm doing right now to the Apollo program, because the Apollo program was manned missions to the moon. Not all the Apollo missions landed. Some of them went there to do testing and to test landers and stuff like that, and to do basically scouting. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. Manned missions to the moon. They're not landing yet, but they're going there. Move that microphone just a little bit. And do it. Alrighty then. We're going to add a maneuver node in right there. And we're going to see what do we, because we want to actually get pretty close in, so that we're using our fuel to basically do a lot of the slowdown, so we don't have, so the probe doesn't have to do it itself. Yeah, 300 is exactly what I was what I was thinking it would be, and we're not going to be there for another 40 minutes. Oh, before I forget, retrograde, because we're slowing down. This is a braking maneuver. Hi, friendo. We've been here before. Isn't playing Satisfactory on Saturdays anymore. Did something go boo? Actually, I am waiting for the next update, and then I'm going to be playing it with Midgeman. Because he got himself a copy of the game. So we're just going to wait until there's a new content patch, and then me and him are going to play. And hopefully, we can wrangle a couple more people into joining us. Because that would be fun. I do enjoy the game. We're just going to wait until there's a big content patch, and then we're going to play again. New experimental came out yesterday. Oh, it did it? What did it add? Hey, Hockey Bird. Is satisfactory multiplayer? Yes. Yes, it is. Up to 4 people, I believe. It might go higher, but I think it's 4 people. 3, 2, 1. Did I slow that down? I did. Join the dark side with Epic Store exclusives. In all fairness, I did not pay for it, and neither did Midge, so they didn't get a penny off of us. They had a nuclear power and stuff. The list is quite big. Oh, I'm going to have to take a look at that, then. Because the nuclear stuff is what I was waiting for. Alrighty. 30 seconds. Speed it up just a little bit because we want to go to about half of what the burn time indicator says, and then zoom. And then we'll do another burn right there so that we're in a nice, even orbit. Slow that down a little. So the closer we are to the surface when we launch that probe, the easier things will be for the probe. Alright, periapsis coming on in. Slow that right down so we don't... I want to make sure I don't actually get to a point where I'm like impacting. And boom. Perfect. Perfect. Just don't go Chernobyl. Well, Leah's watching Chernobyl right now in the living room, so no promises. What do we got left? 1,500? Perfect. All right, so what is it going to... Let's add in another maneuver here. And we want to burn retrograde because we want to bring this in circular. Yep, that's going to be pretty easy. We want to circularize this orbit. Whoop. Right about there. What does that put me at? 16,000, 18. That's pretty good. Pretty good. 4 hours to get there. That'll take another 200 delta V. I've got 1,500 left. That's perfectly fine. Where's the moon? I lost it. There it is. Oh, you know what I should do? I always forget that you could do this. Warp here. Don't kill many Kerbals. Well, in theory, we won't kill any Kerbals. The only one that's died so far is Jeb, and he died off screen. 3.6 rotogens. Not horrible, not great. Exactly. Alright, node in 3 minutes. But that's better. It's more like it. It's not 3.6. It's 15,000. This is going to be a pretty easy burn. Can you imagine all those people working in all those conditions? All those horrible, horrible conditions, knowing they're getting lethal doses of radiation? Just horrible. And from what my understanding is that radiation poisoning is just like the worst way to go. Slow, painful, horrible.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
I'll make you richer $1 at a time. Thanks, Mother Russia. All right, so now we've got a beautiful circular orbit here. I probably can't get any... We could try taking a crew report. No, nothing there. We could try taking an EVA report just to check to see if we can get anything. Nope. So let's board that thing. B. Make sure I don't hit the wrong button. Now, 1,300 delta V left to get back. Actually, that should go up once we ditch some weight, too. And then all we need to do is decouple this. I'm probably going to do that manually. And then we can swap to this guy. All right. We've got 1,100 delta V on this guy, too. So we're going to extend their landers. Bye, friend. I think when I did this before with the test lander, I had 1,500 short of 1,500. And now I have, with the added weight, I have 1,150. Should be pretty good. Yow! Thanks for the cheer, bud. All right. I was like, why don't I have control over this? Because I haven't actually staged. Oh, you know what? Why? Can I not hang on, let's go to the tracking station. Maybe I can't grab control of it from there? It's the Magnus 4 probe. Wasn't letting me control it. I can't control it. Why can't I control it? We've got an antenna. What am I missing here, guys? We've got fuel. I have no control. Oh, wait, there it is. What is going on? I can't control it. Antenna's too weak, no connection. Well, I did it before and there was no problem. I used this exact same lander before and there was no issue with it. I have limited probe control this time. Why did it work last time, but it's not working this time?
Doom!
That's the problem. What's different this time than last time? Oh, we're on the far side of the moon. And we burned already. And I can't control it, so we're, well, yeah, that's why. The other, because that's where the other one is right now. Yeah, there we go. Moon's blocking the signal. So we might kersplat this one by accident. Yeah, that's my fault. We might have a kersplat coming. It depends on if we see the Kerbal rise before it kersplats, which I don't see happening. Because still on limited control. Yeah, we're on maybe I was saying and I was like maybe it'll drift into the right orientation. No, it's drifting into the wrong orientation. Yeah, so what I did before is I just landed the other one while it was facing Kerbin, and I didn't think about that this time. And let's see, where's Kerbin? Yeah, oh no, that's not gonna happen. All I could do is turn the engines to full power. That's all I could do. So that means we're gonna have to try this again. Shameful display, Magnus. But you learn from failures, just like chat said. You learn from failures. All I could do is burn in the direction it's facing. Bye, son! The only other option would be to have a satellite network and order it. Oh, no, here it goes. Here it goes. Yep, no signal at all. Because it's probably lost sight of the thingy. Oh, okay. Cur splat. Alright, alright. Let's see. Back to the trail. No, not that wrong one. Experience is the name man gives to the succession of his mistakes, as my papa would say. Yeah, there you go. All right, so now we gotta fly back still. What is this? Agency integrated integrals? Oh, you know what? That's probably a mission that somebody wants me to do. That's okay. It's not a big deal. We made a mistake, but that's okay. Just point prograde. And we'll do our a burn to go bring us back to Kerbal. What we ideally what we need is like a form of satellites.
What is his name? Nautius Maximus.
125 bits for a new lander. Thanks, Eagle.
Bits for a new lander.
Alright, we just need to go home. Oh, that's not exactly a good one. Eh. No, Gib. Nope. That'll do just fine. Prograde. Speed up for a while. Getting home. We got a lot of wiggle room, so getting home will be easy. It's a shame we can't do any manual, I mean, we could try to put a satellite in orbit. Yeah, oh, you know, although ideally, because because it works on line of sight, obviously. What you would need is you would need like at least a triangle. Like minimum would be like a triangle of I know what a triangle is, of satellites to bounce a signal to the other side and then back to Kerbin. And that would also require probably a satellite network around Kerbin. Does that other lander count as a satellite? Yes, I think it... well, actually, no. We can check the tracking station. See what it actually counts as. Yes, it does. It looks like it counts as it counts as a relay. Because it can relay back. So we could utilize that to our benefit there. Interesting enough. And losing the weight of the probe gave us more delta V. Nice, simple re-entry back to Kerbin. We've done this several times now, so this won't be problematic. I would love to do some satellites, but I'm not super confident in my ability to position them. Does the moon rotate? Yes, it does. So yeah, we would not have the exact same position in that all the time. All the orbital bodies do move. So that is something you have to that's why just having a nice, stable satellite network is useful. Because then you don't have to worry about connection issues like that. We have plenty of delta V to get back, so I'm not really too concerned about that. Speed up. And whoop. And then we'll just burn retrograde till we have a re-entry. And burn. Plenty of delta V for these missions. The rocket I built was kind of, I kind of future-proofed it. I made sure that it had enough delta V to do more than what I wanted, so that I didn't have to alter it drastically to do other missions.
What is his name?
Nautius Maximus. Make sure we got into
Have you ever played Divinity Original Sin 2?
Yeah, I played Divinity Original Sin 2 with 3 friends, and the entire thing is on my YouTube channel. We did the entire playthrough, the whole damn thing. It took like 150 episodes or something like that. It was a lot. It took a long time, long time. Great game though. I loved it. I played the first one on YouTube too. Get me missing my little nose now. We could try hauling a relay satellite into orbit with us as well. Just so that, you know, try to double up the mission. And the last couple episodes were hours long. Yes, they were. It's a great game. It really is. A great game. If anybody likes Dungeons and Dragons or RPGs, or you like Dungeons and Dragons and RPGs, that's a good game to play. All right, so we're going to get down to our... We're going to get into the atmosphere here, get to our periapsis, and then we're just going to bring this in to slow down the re-entry. We got the Delta V, so might as well make this simple on us. Slow down the re-entry, just to make... I mean, I'm not re-entering with any science modules, so it shouldn't be a problem. And we've done this before. Bring this in. That should be enough. All right. What was that? What was that? Decouple that. There. Okay, we don't need that anymore. So now we'll do our re-entry. Should be simple enough. I mean, once we get into the 40s, the atmosphere will slow us down so much that we'll just... Yeah. Valentina has gone to the moon, what, 3 times now? Wouldn't tell you had a faulty modem. Wouldn't they benefit from you buying another one? Well, see, the thing is that, you rent the modem from them. You pay like $5 a month or something like that to rent the modem. That's how the ISBs here work. And, if they tell me there's a problem and I say I want a new modem, they have to spend money to send someone out here to bring me a new modem and the money to actually replace the modem. If they don't tell me there's a problem, you know, 9 out of 10 people will just go, oh, it's a temporary problem, it's not a big deal. And most people will just brush it off and not worry about it. So doing nothing financially is easier than fixing the problem. I gotta call him back and have a conversation, another conversation with him too, because the last time I talked to him, I'm like, look, well, what it was the problem started June 1st. I called them June 7th to complain about it, and they're like, yes, it's a known issue and it's been happening since June 1st. I said, okay, so are you going to, you know, credit my account a week's worth of what I pay you because you were not providing me with the service I paid for? Oh, yeah, we could do that, but you're going to have to call back when the problem's fixed, and then we can reimburse you once the problem's fixed. When's the problem going to be fixed? We don't know. So could you put me on a call list or an email list so that you'll just automatically call me when the problem is fixed? No, we don't do that. So are you suggesting I call back every day until the problem is fixed? No, don't call back every day. Call back every 3 or 4 days, and hopefully the problem will be fixed by the end of the month. Nope. Nope. Hopefully the problem will be fixed by the end of the month. Keeping in mind, I could not stream while the problem was happening. I take a crew report? Yeah! I'll say, have I been here before? Wait till that deploys and then we'll do the rest. There we are. Can jettison that because it's pretty heavy. And if I do an EVA report, Oh! Should get a little... Keep that. Woohoo! Oh, wibbly wobbly. So call every 3 or 4 hours. Oh, it gets better, guys. It gets better. So when they told me that it was a known issue with the model of modem that they gave me, I asked for a new modem. Send someone over, install a different modem. Oh, this is the only modem in the area. There are no other options. That's what I was told by the customer service person. There was no other modems in the area that were available. So I either had to wait until the problem was fixed or go buy my own modem. And a decent modem that is rated to the speeds I pay for costs like $200. I didn't want to spend $200 right now. So they said then there was that going on. I hung up the phone after that because I was pissed and frustrated and was about to start screaming. Leah, my wife, she then called them back and immediately went, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to your supervisor. Get me one of your managers. They put the manager on the phone. We explained what happened, and the manager goes, I don't know what that person was talking about. There are 4 different models of modems that service your area. Perfect. So all we needed to do was drive to the local storefront, which was about 10 minutes away, hand up the old modem, go, this is broken. They handed us a new one, and we came back. Problem solved. But the fact that they lie constantly is really annoying. Every single time I've ever called them for service, they have lied to me. And then when I call them back later, the new person goes, well, the old person lied, and I don't know why they said that, but what I'm telling you is the truth. Is the only supplier you have? Yup! That's how it works in America. You get one ISP, and there's no other options. Alrighty. So, open Magnus 4. Which was unfortunately a failure, so we have to rename Magnus 5. So say, do we want to try to put a relay satellite into orbit too? Maybe we should move to Europe. I'm fine with that. I don't know how I would safely attach another satellite to this. Probably could. I probably could do that. The safest thing to do would be to put it right in here. I don't think I should fuck around with it. I think we should just relaunch. I think we should just try again. And this time, don't fuck it up. All right, let's see, put that on. We don't have any RCS, so that's fine. Let's make sure these engines are, like, pre-throttled to, like, half. And let's do it. Beautiful rocket. This is the Magnus launch vehicle. At least your up-down speeds aren't capped. Well, I mean, they are capped at whatever you pay for. I mean, I think I think mine's 400 down, 20 up, or something like that. It's capped at the speed, which you know, you never actually get those speeds that you pay for. But if by capped you mean they cut you off and throttle it after a certain amount of data, it depends on the ISP. Some of them do that. Like, if you want to get fiber optics here, here, let me get this staged and get our gravity turn going. There we go. If you want fiber here, it'll cost you about $2,000 to get it set up. To get them to come out and actually set up the hardware. You then have to pay a premium to actually get the service, and the data usage on fiber is capped at like a terabyte or something like that. which is fucking insane. Why would you cap fiber? It's absolute insanity. All right. Stage. Beautiful little rocket. 500, 500. Oh, I'm so jealous. And $45 a month? I am so jealous of that. I've asked so many times, when are you guys planning on bringing symmetrical bandwidth here? Oh, sometime in the near future. Sometime in the near future. I was like, oh, you could get the 1,000 download speed. I don't care about the download speed. I need upload speed. Why do you need upload speed? Nobody needs upload speed because I'm a YouTuber. Oh. Well, most of our customers aren't YouTubers, so... Oh, well, this customer is, and you're a prick. This thing turned down, so we're going too fast right now through a thicker part of the atmosphere, so that's the problem I have with this is, if anything, I give it too much gas on the way up. That's the problem I usually have with it. And stage. Isn't that beautiful? I always do that. I always give it too much gas on the way up. Oh, God! Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, that's fine. This is fine. Can I get a business account? I probably could. But they still wouldn't, they would offer me higher speeds. But it would be mostly, but I'd be paying more for, like, exponentially more download and a tiny bit more upload. And the download speed doesn't freaking matter to me. I need the upload speed, and they just don't offer good upload speeds at decent prices. Alrighty. Well, getting into orbit's easy, at least. Like, I've looked into it. I can get a business account that offers me, like, 5,000 download speed, but the upload speed is still, like, 40. And it costs, like, 3 times what I'm paying right now. So it's double the speed for, like, 4 times the price. It's just not worth it. Start burning a little bit. Start going right to the prograde indicator. Trying to keep it on the axis too. This time we won't make a mistake. This time we won't screw it up. Get a little bit closer to that apoapsis there. Just a wee bit closer in. Did you miss something? Our lander failed because of connection issues. So we're having another go at it. One more reason to get hyped for Starlink. Yeah, if anybody doesn't know, Elon Musk is planning on doing a global internet-based satellite relay system. I mean, in theory, it's going to take like 5,000 microsatellites or something like that. Some crazy amount. Or 3,000, I don't know what the exact numbers were. But they got a couple of them up there now. Oh, that was almost perfect. The engine just cut out. All right, there we go. Stable orbit. Perfect. Bye. All right, back to the moon now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Can I set target back over here? Oh, I don't know how to reset that. Well, I guess we'll do a maneuver node from over here. And we're looking for about 800 meters per second. That's about what I could do an intercept at usually. I think it's about 850 is what I normally do. Oh. That's a terrible... is that it right there? It's a moon encounter. Wait, why does this look so weird? Oh, it's probably because I have this set as a target right now. Do you know that you can pin info, like the Apple-Essex text on the map by right-clicking? Oh, I did not know that. That's a nice little tip. Israel tried to land a satellite on the moon that crashed as well. I did not know about that. Reset your view of your vessel is the key under the escape. The tilde? Beautiful. There we go. Yeah, it's the tilde key. All right, can I get it with a little bit less? Probably. But that's a good burn right there. And it's and we're almost to the node. Beautiful. So again, we're gonna want to start at about 45 seconds. There we go. Easy as can be. Thanks, chat. This is why I love playing games like this with Twitch, because if there's ever a problem, I just ask chat, and generally someone will either know the answer off the top of their head or just go find it. Your Discord hasn't updated to say you're streaming on the members tab. Shows it on my side. Shows a little purple indicator and says streaming KSB, breaking ground. Halfway through our burn. I love this game. I love playing this game. I know there's some people who are like, I don't understand why you'd ever want to play it on career mode. You could just play it on sandbox mode and make all the crazy rockets you want. For me, the threat of failure, that fear that you're going to lose, is what makes a game fun. How much ground have I broken? I have broken, well, I broke the hole into the moon. We saw that a few minutes ago. I broke a hole in the moon by accident. Almost there. Got it. Beautiful. Bye! I think we did it with less Delta V than last time, too. That's why, like, when I play Paradox games, I play them on Iron Man mode so that I am forced to stick with my failures and work through the problems. That's what makes a game fun to me. Oh, shit. Did I go too... No, I'm fine. I should just be able to retrograde and... Oh, wait, am I not in a... I think I may have zoomed past it. No, I should be fine, right? Retrograde. I zoomed too far. Yeah, early game career, you have to think and try to prevent failures. Retrograde. This should... Because we don't want a moon escape. We want to zoom this in again. I think I just zoomed past the indicator by accident. Yeah, we're fine. And again, we'll bring this in. Bring that in. Good. We have not started with Iron Man on CK2. Too much of a beginner. CK2 is definitely one of those games that a bad move in CK2 will end your run right there.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you.
All right. So now all we got to do is basically warp to the periapsis. We're gonna warp over here. We're gonna bring in the orbit, and then all we have to do is wait until we're within line of sight. We'll have to wait for the rotations to line up. We'll bring this in. Close enough. Now, we don't immediately want to dick around. We want to get into line of sight. Once we have line of sight, we'll land. Now it should work. Let's just go ahead and extend that antenna. Bippity boop out the extend out the legs. Because we still have direct control over this. Land on the moon, then realize you already landed there earlier. Aw. No extra science. I think I'm going to give it a little bit more time. So we've got, you can see we've got a connection. That's what the green line is. That's signifying we have a good connection. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is we'll decouple here. Switch to you. Yeah, I have control over him now. And then we start, then we do a burn. Oh, we gotta actually whip. Bye. There we go. Look at him, he's so cute. He's got little booties, and he's got his little science doodles. He's got his little antenna. He's so cute. Speed up a little. Yeah, and we're gonna land in a spot where we'll have good sight. And it doesn't look like it looks like it's a little bit of a rough spot, but it's not too bad. And he doesn't drift. I don't think. Wait, does he have a reaction control wheel? That's power. Doesn't look like he has a I think this has a reaction control wheel in it. Yeah. Yeah, he does. See, and just the tiniest little thrust from this little baby engine is enough to slow us down. Isn't he cute? All right. Burned off about half, about a little under half our speed there. If my calculations are correct, we should land with several hundred. We should be able to, unless there's a lot of bouncing around, we should be able to land with several hundred delta V left. Just gotta maintain my cool. Slow down a little bit. Don't want to come in too hot. That ground really sneaks up on you. I think we might be landing on it looks like we were landing on a slight hill. It shouldn't be too bad though. Let's burn off a lot of this speed again. We're about 50. See our shadow right here. This should be a much easier landing because we're actually landing on feet instead of just trying to balance it on our little engine booty. All right. right, this is looking smooth. They're different lunar biomes. There are. So there is a potential reason for landing in different places. Ooh, looking good. We want to hit it like, I would suggest less than 6. Uh-oh, we got a bounce. Beautiful landing. Beautiful landing. Oh, that was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. We got a little slope here. My calculation suggested several hundred meters per second left in fuel. How is space? Space is good. Look at this.
What is his name? Naughtiest
Yay,
Maximus.
touchdown. Thanks, Gaz. All
Yay,
right.
touchdown.
Now we're actually going to do some science. Oh, that's so much science. Transmit that bitch back. Let's make sure we have the power for it. All right. Log temperature data. Transmit that back. Pin that. I want to keep an eye on the power because it takes a significant amount of power to transmit data.
I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
That is, oh, I'm so happy. Hey, look, there's little lunar rocks around all over the place. I think all that stuff's new, right? All the rocks and stuff. All right, now this should be like the most science. That's that. Oh, the transmit on this is really not that good. 42% value. So the recovery is great. I'm gonna wait till that gets up to about 100, and then we're gonna go again. Yeah. So it sucked down about 60. 60. All the rocks and things are scannable with arms. Nice. There's Space Core from Portal 2 sound effect now. Oh, I love Portal 2. So we'll do this one as well. We would not get anything from that. So I think, considering we wouldn't get any science from that. Oh, look at that. Hang on. Oh, we kind of, to get that view, we kind of clipped through the ground. It doesn't really give a beautiful... Have I been to most of the other planets? No. The only other one I've actually managed to get to on my own was Duna, which is the Kerbal equivalent of Mars. But that's it. I've been to the moon, I've been to Minmus, and I've been to Duna, and that's it. And returned? No, I never returned from Duna. I got a manned mission there, but they never got back. Your time is... So, hang on, I got 300 left. Something I could do is try to bounce them into a different biome. But you know what? I'd rather leave him here. I'd rather leave him here. All right, back to the tracking station. I don't want to risk destroying him. Oh, and look, everybody's getting data from him. All right, so this is the Magnus 5 capsule. Can you leave the solar system? There are mods for that, but I've never used them. Prograde. Add in a maneuver. Usually it's take about 200. We want to do it so we actually have a decent little apoapsis and periapsis there. Might be able to... Yeah, that should be fine. Node in 40 minutes. Yeah, we actually did this. This time we're actually more efficient than last time. Because at this stage on the last mission, we had 1,450 Delta V left. Somewhere around there. This time we have 1,650. Time to start a moon base. I think the next project would be because, well... So the next project is either repeat this mission to Minmus, which is a little more complicated, or to send a manned mission, a manned lander, to the moon. One or the other. Or satellites. This is career mode. This is career mode. I love career mode in this game. Alright, and blip. And blip. So this is a proven rocket with enough Delta V to get to Minmus easy. So we could try to repeat the mission on Minmus to get more science. Give more science and it's easier to land. Yeah, Minmus is easier to land because it's smaller, less gravity. Bye, friend. If I had better probe cores or a satellite network, I could do these all unmanned, but I don't. Not yet, at least. The return part is simple as can be. Just point retrograde. Actually, you know what I could do is I could go periapsis and then just burn there. That'd be easy. If we had 2 moons, could you imagine the tides? They'd be a little interesting.
We love you.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
Gaz, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it, bud. 17 months in a row. It's one of the longest. Yeah, let's warp a little closer. We're already on retrograde, so we're good to go. Plenty of Delta V left. Bring this in. Hey, Noodleman. Good to see you, bud. $11 p.m. for the Australians. Yeah. My oceanic crowd has trouble catching the streams a lot. Bring this in. As per usual. We've done this several times now, so it's nice and simple. Warp to the other side. Oh, it's a little... That's a little more atmosphere than I was expecting. My own fault. But as long as nothing's overheating, we're fine. Use the rest of the Delta V to burn off some of this speed. Alright, that's fine. Let's ditch it. Let the heat shield do the work. Okay. Oh, that's a good view right there. We've got the plasma buildup. We've got the sun rising, the moon in the distance, our upper stage burning up in the atmosphere. Screenshot it. What? Got it. Just take a look at the... Yeah. That's gonna be just fine. Actually, speed that up a little. A little chroma keying above my shoulder. Yeah, that's a little... I've been having trouble with my green screen these days. I switched programs, and it's a little finicky. I can try to fix that, though. Yeah, we can try to fix that on my... You know, we'll do some re-entry. Filters, chroma key. Now I'm just gray. That's not the right way to go. Let's try moving some things. Well, keeping our eye on re-entry. Alright, that's not gonna do it. Actually, turning down the brightness looks a little bit, makes it look a little bit better. Keep an eye on re-entry. I'm listening to it mostly. Nope, that's not the right way to go. Ooh, I think that looks a little better. I think that looks a little better. That look a little better? I think that looks a little better. Alright. Drogue chute. Hopefully that was enough science for the next level of stuff I want. And did I complete, bring a moonstone back? I think, these, contract parameters, gather scientific data from Kerbin, contract complete. I thought I had a contract for science from the moon, but I don't remember. I may have. Just go ahead and jettison that. Check just in case there's a crew report I can take. All right, nice. Stream hasn't died yet today, so that's a step in the right direction. Bring a moonstone back home with you. That's gonna be an interesting one. Now we just gotta flutter back down. If you press F2, it removes the HUD. Oh, yeah, it's like screen cap mode. Or, you know, what's it called? Like taking a screen grab. Circle of Life. Leah actually just watched that movie the other day. Oh, God. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's stabilize. There we go. Flutter back down. I have a lot of parachutes on this thing because I want to make double sure that it doesn't slam into the ground. Alright. Cover vessel. Hey, cat. Hey, buddy. 139 science. I think that's enough to get another another thingy. I think it was, how is it, 90 to get one of these? 90 to get one of these. These are 160. So I can unlock heavy rocketry, some aerodynamics, which I probably won't need to do, space exploration, or I can wait and try to get more science out. Oh, come here, everybody. Oh, there's a big cat. Look at his little bottom. Space exploration probably would be the good thing to take. I can get, because that'll get me my mobility enhancer, aka a ladder, and some experiment stations. If you get the EVA suit, you can build science stations. EVA suit? Suite? EVA suite? See, I actually don't know what a lot of this other stuff is. Like, I've never seen that before, I don't think. Or no, Kodiak sounds familiar. Maybe they just changed the model. Fuel systems. Actuators. Some of this stuff is new to me. Advanced landing systems. What's this? Light duty. Oh, it's a rotor. Big reaction control wheel. different command modules, Lunar excursion module, the meme. Advanced electronics is definitely something I want because that'll give us the better photovoltaics. Precision engineering would be really good too because that would get me the ability to make relay satellites. And this is a new probe core. What a big cat. Oh, sorry, I wasn't reading chat. With the spacesuit icon, space exploration. Oh, this? Oh, okay, I gotcha. I understand what you're saying. So I could do space stations if I had the hitchhiker storage container. I think I've built a space station once. It wasn't very good, but I built it. Okay, so why don't we do this? Because part of what I want is that. Because this would make this stuff would make the moon stuff a lot easier. Ooh, but heavy rocketry's on there too. Ooh. Because you need a power unit, a science unit, and a power unit, science unit, and then they are different techs. Gotcha. Here, I think what we should do. Yes, you're very handsome, buddy. Hey, Soul Reaper. Good to see you, bud. Thanks for the cheer. What I'm thinking is that we do a lander to Minmus. Because that should be relatively easy. And that'll give us a lot of science. And that will definitely allow me to unlock something from this central tier here. And I'm a little nervous about landing on the moon with a manned lander just now until I have a little bit more technology.